Skybound. It has automation, it has resource chickens, it's even got a market. It's got a weird Victorian doctor guy, it has an arcade, and it has me. And Tom. What? So welcome to a brand new mini-series on the newly released Skybound map by the one and only DanRobsProbz, SquidgyFace, and it's been, of course, published by NetherPixel Studios. They've made loads of amazing maps in the past as well, some of which we've played. We even did a mini-series on Chicken Block. That was a lot of fun. And I have been so looking forward to this map, I can't wait to get started. However, just before we do, I do have a little bit of a confession to make. So I have played a decent amount of this map already on the Beardy realm, but I can't play there anymore. There was a bit of an incident. Sadly, I wasn't recording at the time, but here's a quick reenactment of what happened. Yep, so that was actually me washing away the only exits and the quest book from the starter island, and that kind of means that I couldn't actually carry on. So, that was an excuse to start a mini-series. Woo! So let's get started again. When we first load in, we're actually in this little setup room here. We can sort our coordinates, which we do want to be showing those, I guess. Difficulty, we obviously want that on hard. And no, we don't want to be keeping our inventory. We'll leave the random tick speed as it is, although you can speed that up to make sort of tree things happen quicker, like the leaves degrade quicker, but yeah, we don't want to do that. There's also a book over here that explains a little bit about the map and the fact that it has actually been a passion project for Dan and Squidgy for quite a while, and as such, I've been severely looking forward to this and been waiting to get my hands on it. And is that a Sly XP up there? Yeah, I've got some explaining to do in regards to that, but we'll cover that in a little while. First things we need to do is actually get out of this room and get into an elevator. Although if you have ever played any of Dan and Squidgy's maps before, you know they have a habit of hiding things. So I should probably have a quick look here. Nope, found absolutely nothing. So we're going to jump through here. And now we're on the island elevator, where we have this dude here.
Hello, adventurer.
Gets me every time. So from here, what we do is we actually pick what island colour we want, what we want to play on, and I think we're going to go with a black island. So we do that, and that has selected our island colour, and it's also locked out that ticket. So you can play this with up to 16 other people, although getting them all online at the same time might be difficult if you're on a realm, but everyone who joins will get their own private island, so that's cool. It even leaves the series open potentially for a guest or two in future, but for now, let's just see if there's any more loot. What's this? There's a note block. I say more loot. I haven't actually found any yet, but don't think these do anything. Oh, that one's on a note block. That's wooden coins. Okay, good start. So, I don't think there's anything else in here. Nope, we're good to go. So we've got our island ticket. We need to go into the island elevator and start our adventure. That is... okay, fair enough. Yep, quick doors. Yay! And here we are on our starter island. It looks very much like standard Skyblock. You know, you have your tree, you've got some water, and of course, there's a little secret chest, which is down here. I say secret, it's not secret. It's just not immediately apparent, but we have a dyed leather cap to show we're on the Black Island. We've got lava to make a cobble generator, and just a couple of bits to get us started. There's also a handy map here showing how to make a cobblestone generator, but we don't need that, so we can just, yep, don't need that. I have a feeling I'm going to regret my confidence. It seems to be nighttime already. We must have spent much longer in that previous area than I intended to. So we have a book here, which is a guide to compressing, so that's good. It means we can compress things down, which is excellent for storage. So what can we compress? So we can actually compress a decent amount of resources as well. That's going to be very handy. Excellent. Although this is concerning. It's not just blocks that can be compressed. Some mobs can spawn in already compressed as well. So be careful when you kill one of them. Well, I certainly didn't encounter that on my previous playthrough. Other than that, we just seem to have a little bit of food, a sapling just in case. Probably not a bad idea. So, I guess first things first, let's punch a tree. And look at that, it looks like we have completed a quest already, and that's our quest book, so we need to get over there and see what's going on in that. So I think what we'll do is just convert these into slabs, because we don't want to be wasting any. And because it's me and we don't have keep inventory on, let's make this a nice wide bridge. Oh, it's bedrock, isn't it? We can do this. Excellent. So it appears this island's at a slightly different height, so let's just put in a little step here. Perfect. So this is our quest book, and in here we will be given quests, we'll get rewards for doing certain things, and this is going to guide us through the Skybound experience. So the first thing we need to do is just complete this quest, which will get us some logs, and now we need to make a crafting table. However, we have actually already got one over here. We just need to pick it up again. Although before we do that, I might make myself an axe. And there we go. We've completed another quest and we get a cookie. Excellent. So now we're in the swing of things. Let's try replanting a tree. So yeah, all very basic quests to begin with, just to get you into the game and started. I'm going to quickly destroy these leaves just in the hope that we might get some more saplings. Although we've already got 5. We've done quite well out of this tree. Going to get rid of this grass as well, just to get some seeds. They're probably going to come in handy, and we should probably harvest this. Oh, and it looks like we can convert wheat into seeds as well. I didn't figure that one out last time. That's handy. So let's make ourselves a hoe, get some food replanted. We've got to make sure we're looking after ourselves after all. And our quest was to replant a sapling. Has that not worked? Oh, it did work. Okay, just a slight delay on that one, not a problem. And that gets us more saplings, and now we need a set of tools. So, stone pickaxe, stone shovel, stone axe, stone hoe. Wait a sec. Wait a minute. Our reward is beetroot seeds? Beetroot seeds? Tiz would be pleased with that. So to get stone, we have 2 choices. We could make our cobblestone generator, or we could hollow out the island a little bit. And I have a feeling we're going to need some space for things. So I think we're actually going to go for the hollowing out down here option. I just need to make sure I do not collect that iron with my wooden pick, because that will not work. It's a bit dark down here as well, so maybe I should get a couple of torches down. That's better. We can see what we're doing a little bit now. So I'm not entirely sure how much stone we need for a full set of tools, but we might as well just go until the pickaxe breaks. Okay, so we need to make all the stone tools. So we need that, we need a hoe, we need a shovel, we're going to need a sword as well, and lastly we need an axe. That is the other one. That is not how you make an axe. That's how you make an axe. And we're now all tooled up. Making some quick progress, excellent stuff. Although beetroot seeds, honestly. So now it's time to learn the basics of farming. Start by planting and harvesting some beetroots. Grr, beetroots. So let's get some beetroot planted, I guess. And I think while that grows, what I might do is... Actually, I kind of need that to grow as well, don't I? I think I'm just going to go make a cup of tea. I've got a fresh cup of tea. The sun's coming up. And look, there's another player island in the background there. How cool is that? But we're getting distracted. The beetroot has done absolutely nothing. The ground's barely even hydrated. I'm clearly just too efficient at making tea. Although thinking about it, I do have bone meal. So I should probably just make use of that and continue on with the quest, let's be honest. Big beetroot. Excellent. And that's going to give us even more beetroot. Ugh. I'm now officially a farmer, so let's celebrate with some soup. Okay, I can make soup. Beetroot soup's easy. Tiz would be so proud. So we have our beetroot soup, and we get wooden coins, and we finally unlock the use of the teleporters. And that is this little beauty. So yeah, this is what we had a problem with last time. So I think this time, the first thing I'm going to do... Have we got enough wood? No, not yet. The first thing I'm going to do is protect this. Protect this for all it's worth. I can't afford to lose it again. Not sure my heart can deal with that kind of sadness. So the first thing I'm going to do is just make sure that water cannot get into it. And, well, simple as that. That should actually do the trick. Once we've got a bit more wood, I might upgrade that to trapdoors, because that would still keep water from flowing into it. But we also need to protect our quest book, because, well, we're going to have the same problem if we don't. I mean, the problem's easily solved by not placing water anywhere in this area, but I don't trust myself. I can't be trusted not to do that. So we're taking safety precautions early on. Although thinking about it, we don't actually need these ones on the corners. And thinking about it with my brain, I've got an axe. Well, the tree's still not grown. I want some more wood. Ah. Well, that's a shame. I didn't get any more wood. So what is the next quest? While we're waiting for that to grow, we need to travel to the market. So basically just go to the market and then come back and grab a key. That sounds fun. Off we go. So this is the marketplace, and as you can see, there are villagers, there's traders all around the place, there's a loot chest in the middle, and there's even some big buildings, and there's some AI running around. Look, there's Tiz Tom. Do you like beetroot here as well? Oh, wow. Wow, your true feeling has come out now, Tiz. So as you see, when we run around here, there's bots just running around the market, making the place look a little bit busier. We have CT Clunker, who is, of course, one of the Bedrock devs over there. Who else do we have? We've got Lister, who is a friend of Dan's. And we've even got SquidgyFacePlays over here, who is one of the creators of the map, of course. But these people will change. We'll keep seeing different people as we go around. I have run into myself on more than one occasion, which is a little bit surreal, I must say. But it's a very cool little feature just to have all these bedrock creators actually in the market as well. It just adds a little bit of life to the area, which when you've got an area this big is probably quite a good idea. But as I was saying, we have lots and lots of different traders over here that do different things. That one's a chef, so you can probably guess what they trade. We've got a florist. And they've all got their own voices as well. I actually completely forgot about that. That threw me for a second. But you can buy different things here that will help you on your journey. There's flowers from the florist, of course. But the one we're probably going to be using quite a lot at the start is this guy. He is our...
You can never have too much cobblestone, right?
Every time. Love it. But this guy is going to be very useful, mainly because we're going to end up with a lot of flint in the very near future from sieving. And, well, we're going to be able to sell it to him. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. Our mission was just to come here, know that it exists, and then head back and grab some keys. But we are going to be exploring all of these traders as the game goes on, and there's these other areas around about as well. But you're going to have to stick around if you want to find out what they're about. For now, let's go back to our island and complete our quest. So we actually now need to go back to the market, it would seem. We need to buy 12 pieces of string, and that's going to get us some dye. And while we're over there, we might actually use our loot key as well. So that's what this chest in the middle is. I mean, it's fairly self-explanatory. It says loot chest. I have a common loot key. So if we open that, we get some goodies. What did we get? But I think it was mainly the redstone and the emeralds from that particular key. Not bad, not bad. So we need string, and string I know that we can get from over here, who is the shepherd.
I wonder if goats scream because they are hungry.
I mean, that's a valid question. Maybe we'll find out one day. Who knows? But we need...
Adventurer. Thank you, adventurer.
You're welcome. You're very welcome. So we need 12 string. That's what the quest was. We'll get some dye, and we need to craft a bed. That would have been handy earlier on. Oh, and our tree's grown as well. Let's make sure we're constantly harvesting wood because we are going to need a lot of wood moving forward. In fact, I might actually plant down a couple of extra trees just to make sure we get loads of wood coming in all the time. And we need to make ourselves a bed. And in fact, we can make a red bed. Nostalgia. Oh dear. Oh dear, the weather's turned. Well, in that case, I definitely want to be putting my bed under a little bit of shelter. Perfect. But that was another quest completed. And we now need to craft a bucket. So, yeah, make a furnace. We need to get the iron from downstairs, make a bucket, and we're going to get some leads from that, which I'm assuming are going to be fairly useful. But now we have a stone pickaxe. We can actually grab this without losing it. And that's not just rain. That's a thunderstorm. Oh, does that mean I can actually sleep through it? Much nicer for recording when it's not raining. So, we need a furnace. Let's place that down. In fact, no, let's place it up here for now. We'll make ourselves a little home in the island shortly, but for now, I think we'll just get that smelting. We have our iron, and let's make our bucket. And that's another quest complete, which means we now have our lead. So, to make life easier, let's craft a block breaker. This will help you automate any cobblestone generators you may have. But beware, block breakers are fragile. For more information, visit the library and look for the corresponding books. So this actually seems like a good time to go visit the library. So if we head back here to the market and we swing a left over this way, we have a massive library. And over here at the library, there are barrels with books in for all of the different things that they've added to the game. So we need to find the block breaker. Where is the thing we need? There it is, block breaker. So if we take one of these books, we can see exactly what this is and what it's about. But basically, it's fairly simple to make, and we can put this directly in front of our cobblestone generator, and it will break the cobblestone for us, which is a good thing because it saves us having to collect it ourselves. That can work in the background while we're doing other things around the island. So yeah, definitely going to get this on the go, and I do really like that build as well. The roof in particular, that's a very nice roof line. We will take a proper look around the market in future as well, don't worry, but for now I just want to get these first few quests done so we can actually get stuck in and start generating some resources. And hey look, there's Groover. Hey Groover. Wow, rude. But once again, we're getting distracted. Let's go home. Almost walked off the island. I should probably think about expanding this because, well, I don't want to walk off into the void now. That's just a terrible idea. Completely forgotten what I'm supposed to be doing. Block breaker. So, okay. So if we need a block breaker, that means we also need a cobblestone generator. And if we're going to put a cobblestone generator in, I think I might actually want to do that downstairs. We can move the water. That's not a problem. We've got lava here that we can use. But we don't have too much space down here at the moment. So I'm going to take a little bit of time. I'm just going to hollow out this area, this island, I should say, as much as I can. And we're going to see if we can get a basic cobblestone generator set up down here. Well, it's humble, but it's mine. So I've actually hollowed out the underneath of the island. In fact, I've taken out most of it. We will rebuild a wall here, probably with chests to get some storage down here, but we don't really have the wood for it. But you may have also seen I've got the cobblestone generator in here as well, and that works okay, but I really need to get myself a hopper down there so that we can feed everything into the barrel. But the only way to get a hopper is to carry on with the quests, and that means we need to make ourselves a block breaker. And for that, I'm going to need a little bit more wood. So I've also flattened out over the top here. I've connected the islands here at the same level, and I'm just waiting for that grass to grow across. But in the meantime, we can use this as a tree chopping area. If only I had some trees to chop, that is. So we can't complete this quest until we get just a tiny bit more wood, and while we wait for that, I'm going to make use of all the dirt we picked up when we were sorting out this area. So I actually have 61 dirt blocks, and I think that's going to enable us to make quite a large area over here, so we can continue to expand our island. Well, that didn't go as far as I thought it would, but it does mean we can spread out the trees a little bit more, which is going to make them a little bit easier to chop when they eventually grow. Only they would grow. Although in saying that, turns out I do actually have a little bit of wood in one of these barrels, so that should be enough to do what we want. Yes, look at that. Block breaker complete. And it's facing completely the wrong way. That's not where we want it to go. That is facing the right way. That's awesome. Cool, so if we had a hopper down there, that would actually collect it all, put it straight into the barrel for us. That would all be completely automated. However, we do not have a hopper down there, and instead everything's just kind of getting washed down there. Okay, that's fine. So for now, there's probably not actually much point in us using that, because we're going to lose most of the cobble it produces. Let's see what our quest book says. Perfect, now we need to learn how to crush down blocks into new blocks. Okay, well, we're going to save that quest for the next episode, because I think I almost ran into the void. Oh, that's terrifying. Ooh. And on that note, I think we're going to leave the episode here, but hopefully you enjoyed it, and I'll see you all on the next one. Bye-bye now. I really need to get some fences up around here. This is way too scary.